I'm here. You're alive. And we are. Yeah, that sounds like me. That seems like me. That could be me. In fact, I'm live on Twitch as well. That's great. Now, do we have a chat in my OBS? Is the question. Hello Cactus, hello Jonas. See if everything works. Because once again, the stream chat is not showing yet. Just try a little test message to see if that works or not. Okay, I see the Twitch side. Let me just test the YouTube side as well. Because once again, that isn't really showing for reasons. Okay, now it works. Now I see. Now we see it over there. Alright, here can only read and eyes. So let me see. Jonas got a cola, lot to tell, and myself packed up for this adventure, aka the stream. That's great. By the way, you just not notified me. Did you know we're live right now? Also, okay. No, okay. Great. I'm gonna silent. Alright, attendance, of course. Where's Cactus? Hahaha. I'm here. Hello Cactus, got a lot to tell. And you got ears. I think that works out. Ears and eyes. Yep, I think that works as well. Now, Jeff Chill! Renegade, hope you're feeling better, bud. Hey chatbot. Hi there, Jeff Chill. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, thank you. I'm feeling way better. Like 2 weeks ago, it started with a little tingle in the throat, and then from like one day to another, or rather in the evening of one day, it suddenly started that swallowing started to hurt. And the next day it really started to hurt, and that was when I think the day before I recorded, I recorded something just to have something out. Yeah, and then for the next 2 or 3 days it really hurt. And I saw my tonsils, they were swollen, and the throat was red as hell. When I went to the doctor on Monday, it was already on its way out, like it was already going away, but still, I stayed at home because I was at the doc and I was there being like, yeah, so I'm just here since it's getting better and better. I'm just here to ask, do I just, after this, am I allowed to just go back to work? And she was like, no, definitely not. Under no circumstances. You are, what's the word? You're infectious. Like, you can infect people. So you go home. And I'm like, okay, guess I'll go home. Texted my boss like, hey, I'm going home. Doc said so. Stayed at home for 3 days. And just after that was good again. And yeah. And now this week we are back in the swing of just making videos and now streaming. At least today, maybe we'll be able to stream once again on Saturday. I'm unsure yet, but we'll see. Okay, wait. Jonas starts immediately. I graduated like 2 weeks ago. Damn! Graduation ball, like 5 of my classmates came. Oh, wow. But congratulations, Jonas. Congratulations on the graduation. Congratulations on being done with school, at least for now. But that's great to hear. And yeah, the ball, like I don't know if the American like homecoming is a similar event, but I think homecoming is just for whole school, where the like here in Austria and in Germany and all, it's just the graduation ball. It's a ball held by the graduating classes. And they are the ones to pay for everything, which sucks. To like do everything. They plan everything with help usually, but still, But yeah. And usually it's like not everyone participates in a ball. Some people just don't care. In my case, I left school before that happened. I was still invited as like one of the hosts, kind of like I was not just a regular guest. I was more of just like, yeah, one of the hosts of the graduating classes, but which was very nice of them to ask me for that. But the good thing is, since I left school at that point already, I got all the money back, so I didn't have to pay anything. Graduation ball is like a group of parents and teachers plan everything. Ah, okay. But you just gotta pay $50 a person. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I mean, $50 a person sucks, but like here in Austria, or at least where I live, it's like the graduating classes, they plan everything. They pay, or rather they and their parents pay for everything. And we're talking about lots of money, because you rent a ball room somewhere or a hall or whatever, and it's just ugh. Now I started going to the gym more often this couple of weeks again, and I started jogging. That's great. Getting in shape. Always nice. 1 month pause, then Abitur, I'm coming for your ass. Wait. Since I'm from Austria, I'm not accustomed to like German stuff. I thought graduating is Abitur. Like, so you basically graduated from regular school life, and now it's just like more tests for Abitur? Is that how I'm getting that? Because here it's like your last school year is basically like Matura, so basically the same as Abitur, but or rather similar. And the last school year is less of a regular school year and more of just getting there and just finishing with exams, and then it's over if you manage to do it. By the way, Jeff Chill, how are you? Haven't seen your name in a while, because I mean, yeah, no streams at all. Also, YouTube now has these top fans thing, where people who write more are like get a little crown next to the name, like Jonas does. That's graduation. Now Abitur is extra. I could start a mini job or Ausbildung or anything, but I choose to do Abitur at a different school. Okay, that's interesting. That I gotta look into that, because that's not what I thought it was, but good to know. Alright. Wait, updates available. Hello? For my absolutely regular normal PS2. Not anything else. Huh. Okay. There's a lot of changes made. Do I want to update? No, not right now. Not while on stream. But good to know that there is an update, because this very real, very normal PS2 has been like in version 2 for ages. So basically it's done. It's a finished product. But it's good to know that they do more, like they keep going. Alright, but I click on an update later, because not right now. Not while I'm streaming. I've had that before, where I was like, I think right before a stream, OBS asked me, hey, do you want to update? And I was like, yeah, sure. And it was like, didn't take long to update. The problem was then it just completely nuked all of my scenes and whatever, and I had to redo quite a lot while on stream. Alright, but yeah, I legally graduated, and now I can tell myself what I always ask my parents. What do you remember after school? Because most Germans end school after 10th grade. And it's, you forget 99.99% of everything. That is true. Like, that is true. So much of the stuff you learn in school, you will never ever remember. Or, even if you remember, never ever use. I'm not saying it's, like, I'm not someone who says it's useless and don't go to school, but it's just so many things you will never ever have to remember, think about, whatever. It's one of the things that I think is always very funny. Like, we all know that classic, like, joke, or not necessarily a joke because it's just real, but that whole classic saying of our parents told us, you will not always have a calculator with you, so you gotta learn to do stuff with your to do math with your head. And nowadays everyone has a calculator with them at all times without fail, basically. And it's a similar thing, in my opinion, with jobs, because there are jobs that you have to learn, like in school, or just before you start a job, you have to do a training, like whatever. You have to have a basis to even apply for that job. But so many jobs you cannot learn, technically. Like in my case, we use a program in our job. Like the people working at PCs in our job, or in my job, are using a program that is a very much, I think it's even a worldwide program, the SAB system or whatever. And so many companies use that, but all of them use it a little bit different, or a little bit different version, or just a version that is the basis. The basics are like everywhere else, but for this company, for this specific job, it's tweaked like this and like that. So no matter what, no matter how, you have to start learning stuff at the new job, which means in many cases you could just start any job because you will learn there anyway. You won't learn anything about that specific thing beforehand. But then again, this is all a very it's not a here and there. I don't even know if there's if there's a reason for this talk. Oh damn. Oh Jonas. Graduated and already made someone mad. Ooh, Jonas. So that's our #1 top fan and chatter, and Alright, well. And you only tell children it's important for later, just because school is sadly still important. I mean, yeah, many things will be useful later, many things won't be. Even if you just learn stuff that you want to learn, some of it you will never ever use. But some of it you will, and you never know when, so... There are so many adults who graduated or even did Abitur but still suck at head math. Oh, there. It's my first time pissing off Monica after graduating. Let's go! Hell yeah. Yeah, but the whole doing math in your head, or mental math, I think it's at times called. I got this story about a friend of mine, or like someone I went to school with, who was like top of our class in math. He was really good. He was really good at everything. He knew his stuff. But he was really shit at doing calculations in his head. Why? Because he told me, as soon as in, I think, end of primary school, they started using calculators. As soon as they were allowed to use calculators, he did nothing but use calculators. Because, I mean, yeah, he got the tool, he can use it, why not? And so he basically just never really... Of course, he learned doing mental math and stuff like that, but he never really trained it well. So he was really just... I was never good at math in general, but I am pretty good at calculating stuff in my head. He wasn't, but on the other hand, he was really good with everything else. So he would always have like A's, he would always be top of the class, be the first to finish tests, whatever. And then there was this one test where he got technically an F or a 5, depending on the system. But he completely and utterly failed a test while technically kinda getting everything right, but not. And that's because the calculator had like a function where you, I think it was for 8 years or something. It was it just was a button called RAD, R-A-D, I think, where if you click that, it would switch to a different way of calculating stuff for, I think, calculating circles or whatever. I don't ask me, something. It was a different way of calculating stuff, which I don't know. I never asked what exactly it was, but yeah, for very different things. And because the day before he wanted to like calculate something in that way. And then he forgot to switch it back. And then he took the test and he used that wrong like calculator mode, which gave him completely wrong numbers. And since he basically never really did mental math, he was not really like, he didn't really realize that something was wrong there. And he just took the whole test with a different calculator mode, which made every single answer he had wrong. Like, the steps he took were completely correct, and if he had used the other mode, he would have gotten all of the right answers. Which is why the professor was nice enough to let him take the test again, like the day after, just because the professor knew that guy knows his stuff. That was just a really, really stupid mistake. And I mean, if the professor was an asshole, he could have said, nope, you wrote that, deal with it. But no, they let him take it again. But like after the test, we stand outside and people talk like, what did you have in the second question? What did you get third question? And we were like, I got like 32, and the other one was like, I got 32 as well. The next one was like, I got 28. I think I did something wrong. And then the guy who completely screwed up was like, I got like 230.5 or whatever. And we were like, what? How? So yeah. Mental math, like generally addition, subtraction, and light multiplication and division is really useful to know or to train, and some percentages and stuff like that, you know. Okay, let's see what chat wrote, and then we're gonna jump into the game. Don't worry, Monica, jiggle physics are gonna be happening soon. All right, pretty good at head math. Okay, talking about timing out Jonas, but nah. Recently started all of the Star Wars movies in this order. Episode 1, 2, 3, Han Solo story, Rogue One, episode 4, 5, and today episode 6. Nice. I'm like, I've watched most of the Star Wars movies. I've seen 7 and 8 as well. I have not seen 9. I don't really care about seeing 9. I keep hearing it's not the best, and I know the twist at the end, that I never really was a Star Wars fan. It's just I get what people see in the whole series. I enjoy it all right. I just never really watched anything besides the original stuff, all of the episodes stuff. I haven't seen Rogue One. I hear that one is really good. But I think I have not seen any of the series. Or the shows. Unsure. Alright. By the way, what did you eat for dinner today? So, when I was at work for lunch, I ate Schnitzelsemmer. And now at home for dinner, we had chicken seared with soy sauce, and potatoes, sweet potatoes, and carrots with some chopped, put together with some spices, and just let go in the oven for a while. So just, yeah, some vegetables and meat, and it was good. And now I have my coffee because, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I mean, believe it or not, I'm tired. Started the stream only 20 minutes ago, and yet I'm still tired. But then again, I was tired before this anyway as well. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got our party here. Everyone's nice and healed, right? Yeah, except for 14 MP on Renegade, but I mean, we good. I had 2 belegte Brote am Morgen, and like 10 minutes ago a bag of chips. Didn't have any dinner. Well, you don't need to eat dinner every single day. Alright, we were just here so that I could show someone Hercule. But we wanted to go somewhere else. I'm pretty sure. We want to go north from Arcadia. I could probably just teleport to the tower as well, because I'm sure we have to go past the tower. But we are currently on the hunt for the dog that has the scepter. So I would assume... Feel awful. David's dead because of me. No, David's dead because of someone else. I have to defeat Leopold. Okay, sure. Left Arcadia and headed north. Okay, yeah, so it's exactly what I said. We gotta go north from here, from Arcadia, to find the dog that is possessed by the scepter. In hopes of finally being able to destroy the scepter at some point. Hopefully, maybe, but probably not. So yeah, we're just gonna run north. Hope for the best. Again, I could probably just go to the tower, but... What if something happens in between here and the tower? Well, other than a few fights. By the way, Renegade almost has the same health, HP amount as Yank. Yank is only 3 higher. That's not that big of a difference. What the dog doing? The dog is killing all of the descendants. Exactly. Let's flee. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're not affected by Fizzle. That's okay. I technically don't want to fight, but I mean, on the other hand, we already took damage, so why not? First group of enemies. No, we want... Ooh. Just everyone hit that little thing and... Yeah, we're just gonna hit. Renegade meant to ask you, did you want to get the mount in the game? Tell me more. I'm listening. Eyes are peeled, looking at the chat. Tell me more, please. Wait, I can still remember the lore after a month. Did I take drugs? I mean, you forgot school stuff, but you remembered the important stuff. Oh no, Jessica's prevented from casting spells. Oh no. Could we please take him out? Like, they are actually taking quite a lot of damage before going down. And they're dishing out quite a decent amount of damage. Like right now I could just go back and heal if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that, but I could just go back and heal and then teleport to the tower. So much random lore in my head. Never asked me about any Elden Ring lore. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not well versed in Elden Ring or anything, but there is so much stupid stuff that I have in my head. And not so stupid stuff. Currently, I'm way into Magic the Gathering again. And Magic has great lore, if you want to get into it. If you zoom back to Baccarat, there's a small place just south, and you will need to do a quick quest to get the mount. Alright, we know what we're doing soon. Let's go right now to Baccarat. Because I hear mount, I'm all for it. Because right when we started walking out of this town, I was thinking how I would enjoy having a mount. It was like, I love running around in this game, but I know, like in stuff like Dragon Quest XI, you get a horse. Okay, back to Baccarat, there's a small place just south. Don't ever make me see magic lore, I know I will be hyper-focused on it. Now, I'm very curious, like incredibly curious, what you wanted to write that your autocorrect switched to Magnus. Probably Cactus? Yeah, okay. Okay, so from here, from Baccarat, we go south. To that city there? Jeff Chill? What's happening with my voice? To that city looking thing? I mean, I'm just gonna go, why not, right? Renegade got prompted to Magnus? For a second I thought you meant promoted, and I was very... Yeah. There is a flying... Wait. I see it's a statue on a pedestal, but... Yep. The statue loads in before the pedestal. That's interesting. Okay, so we want to go up there. Good morning. Promoted. Okay, so you actually meant to... Right, promote. Gotcha. You know what? We haven't seen them in a while. Get out the Bunchy Bunch. Wait. We also got the Murder Herder. But no, we go with the Bunchy Bunch. The Murder Herder is just our B team. And now with the Great Healer, we are basically unbeatable. Oh no, not a whole damage. But yeah, the whole Magic the Gathering thing is just... There's, like, so much stuff you can know about the game, about the rules, about decks, about playing, about anything. And then there is just tons and tons of lore, because they had books about it, and like every single set that they put out has its own story, basically. And they used to have... Okay. I think I can guess what kind of mount we will get. But they used to do, like, book series, basically, in threes. Like, it was always 3 sets together, were one set for, like, one specific story. And there's so much. And even if you just look at the cards, there's so much lore. Arielna Song, yo! Hi there. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. And yes, I'm healthy again. Aha.
Sorry, just a bit of catarrh. How's it? Welcome to Chateau Felix, residence of the great Cybercat father, Master Felix. My name's Tom. I'm Master Felix's helper. Are you here to see him?
I mean, of course. Of course I'm here to see him.
Excuse me? But Master Felix is a busy man. He hasn't got time to meet any old thing the cat dragged in.
3:30 in the afternoon for me, so yay, I hate hot and humid weather. Oh, me too, me too. We are very lucky today that it's just... It's mostly cloudy. It rained the past few days, or at least once a day, and it's just everything calmed down quite a bit. So today is kind of nice.
I'll have to ask you some questions. If you can prove you're a top cat, I'll let you in just now.
Every single answer has something to do with cat.
Question number 1. It's late, and it's raining cats and dogs. You're hurrying home when you hear a little kitten meowing. It's right soaking wet.
30 degrees Celsius and 50% plus humidity. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry to hear that, Arielna. That is just the worst. That sucks.
But everyone in your house really hates cats. So what do you do with the kitten?
Buy a new house. I mean, what? Take it home and ask your family to let it stay. Pretend not to have seen it. Move it to a sheltered place out of the rain.
Question number...
I don't know if that's right, but feels like 38 degrees. Ah, shit. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks.
You're the king's servant. You go out hunting with the king, but you don't manage to find any prey. Then you find a tiger in a trap in the woods. The king is some way off and hasn't noticed the tiger yet. So, what do you do?
Kill the tiger, then show it to the king. Let the tiger live, but show it to the king. Free the tiger from the trap and let it go. Of course. I don't know if the first answer was correct or not.
Question number 3. You are an explorer. Along your travels, you're attacked by a great saber cat. You manage to overpower the cat, but it looks at you as if it wants to become your friend and travel with you. So, what do you do?
Let the great saber cat join you on your travels. Deliver the finishing blow, leave without it. Nah, we let the great saber cat join us.
And now, to let the cat out of the bag, let's see how you did.
The first question, like, one answer was take it to a sheltered place out of the rain. The other one was take it home and ask the family that hates cats in this scenario to take care of it. So I think mine was the right answer.
I'm sorry, but you're not the kind
Okay.
I can't let you into.
Okay.
If you really want to see him,
I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna change the first answer, because I'm pretty sure the other two are completely correct. We want to let the tiger live. I mean, maybe it's let the tiger live, but show it to the king?
how's it? Question.
Okay, let's see.
It's light, and it's raining cats and dogs, but everyone in your house really...
We take it home and ask the family to let it stay. It was the first answer. Okay.
Question.
Because, I mean, in my head it was, of course, the right answer for a cat, like cat maniac, is to take it home with me. But since he actually said the family hates cats, there is this thought of, okay, you take it home, ask the family to let it stay, but what if they say no because they hate cats? But that was probably just thinking too far.
Then you find a tiger. So,
Same thing here. Same thing here with let it live but show it to the king. In my opinion, there is like this risk of, but the king wants you to kill it. So, of course, it's free the tiger, because both seem wrong. Yeah, it's just...
and
It's all of it is a bit...
explorer
feels a bit
travels.
not exactly right.
Managed to overpower the cat, but it looks at you as if it wants to become your friend and travel with you.
Family hates cats, get a new family. I was expecting an answer like that, of just buying a new home and move in with the kitten. And of course we let the great saber cat join us. I'm just eating icebreaker, letting my teeth getting frozen. Icebreaker. Like, aren't icebreakers just like those, like, ice sweets, those ice bombs, ice tuckel? Ice Lutschtabletten? Not really. Do they freeze something?
And
Whatever.
Purr.
Okay, yeah.
You you have permission to see Master Felix. You
We can go in. Nice. Thank you. I mean, he's a big cat fan and has these big tigers, saber cats in small cages, and a big cat. I mean, that's definitely not a trophy. Like, that is definitely a like a statue thing. But it feels still a little bit, you know. Read that and thought you meant jawbreakers at first. Then I realized that could be true. Icebreaker was an autocorrect. Ah, okay. Ice cubes, right? Ice cubes.
Hey,
Ice cream. Oh, yeah, that also makes sense.
People in, you know. You caught me at a rather busy time, I'm afraid. I'll be with you in a jiffy.
I like this man's voice.
There. I think I'll take a leave for a while. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, you're an explorer, eh? I'm Felix. Well, Tom's really got an eye for people. Only lets decent chaps through, you know. Yes. You might just be able to assist me. there's a little undertaking I need some help with. Allow me to explain. It's an old chum of mine, you see. Gone and got himself lost, would you believe?
I wouldn't believe.
Normally I'd go and help the old bean out myself, of course. But as you can see, I've got a lot on my plate just at the moment. That's where you come in. I'd like you to go and give the old bean a bit of assistance. If you don't mind, that is. Well, what do you say? Will you help?
I mean, sure.
Capital! Right, I'll tell you what you need to do then.
Capital
Around these
is
parts,
interesting.
4 great saber cat statues. You might have seen one of them on your way over here.
I might have.
They all point to the same place. There's a strange tree there that's only visible at dawn. And that's precisely where the old chap is, you see. All I need you to do is go there and give him this.
Renegade receives some Sand of Serenity and puts it in a bag.
He's a clever old bean. Just give him that and he'll know what to do. Once you've given it to him, come back and pay me a visit. I'll have a little token of appreciation for you. If you leave here and head up the hill, you'll get a view of a couple of the saber cat statues. It's worth taking a look before you go off exploring. Ah!
So, his old bean, his old chap, which is probably a saber cat, got lost. We know exactly where they are. They got lost, but we know exactly where they are. And they are lost, which means they can't come back. I mean, I would assume, since it is a tree that's only at dawn and we got the Sand of Serenity, do we assume it's a dead saber cat? Like, do we assume it's a ghost saber cat? Maybe, and that's why it lost then to sand? I don't know. Like with any monster collecting game, people are gonna have favorites and try to collect them. Yup, definitely.
Golly, I nearly forgot. I suppose you've never ridden a great saber cat before, eh? Well, this'll be a fine chance. Speak to Tom. He'll give you what you need. Give the old
yes,
steed a bit
please.
of a boost, what? Tom will explain the rest.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take you up on that offer. Put that item on your person. You'll have to use it. The sand or whatever he's gonna give me. Probably what he's gonna give me, right?
Wasn't Master Felix inside? What? Master Felix asked you a favor? He must think you're the cat's pajamas if he gave you the go-ahead to ride on one of his great saber cats. Great! I was right to let you in. I could tell you were a hip cat. Okay, so, are you ready to get on?
Hell yeah.
That's it. No pain, no
Actually both. Okay. Gotcha. We're gonna... Hell yeah. We're gonna switch the items around once we can.
Looking smart, bro. Okay,
We call him Brew.
let me tell you the basics about riding a great saber. When you're riding one of these cats, you can go a lot quicker than you would on foot, but you can't go further. You can just go to all the same places faster. Some people get that wrong, so I wanted to explain. If you get off and accidentally lose your cat, come back and see me. I'll lend you a cat as many times as you like. That's it. You're ready to go. Good luck.
So... We get a mount, but only... Go... Wait, okay, that... I'm sorry, what? Why did... I just wanted to go into the menu. Okay, transfer to Renegade. Oh, I mean, we probably, first of all, have to finish the quest and then we get a permanent mount, right? That would make sense. Wonder if this allows for general monster riding. I don't think so. I think since all of this happens right now, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure it's just a saber cat. Not like in... what wasn't it? The Dragon Quest Monsters the Dark Prince? Alright, we wanna see... Okay, we can still fight, everything's still happening. Abilities, call team, call the Bunchy Bunch, let the Bunchy Bunch fight. I just know some people just skipped through the explanation and tried going into different areas with it. I mean, I would have assumed I could go everywhere, like I said, I can't go everywhere that I can't go by foot. But of course, if it's not my personal mount right now, I cannot just teleport somewhere. But it's weird that I couldn't even go into the menu there. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down. I'm old, I'm tired, I recently was sick, I need to sit down. I'm amused that the forward face is just a 3D rendition of their sprites. I mean, yeah. True. Okay, so they all look in the same direction. So the direction is somewhere over there. Wait, can you jump that? No, okay. Would have been cool. So, I would guess we need to go south and around, because we can't go here, right? By the way, Cactus, please don't wait another month before stream again. Jonas, do you think that I waited a month because I wanted to? Also, was it really a month? I don't think it was a month. I didn't want to get sick. I just got sick. And now I'm healthy again, so we good. I mean, like I said, there is a chance. I'm not promising anything, but there's a chance we're gonna stream again on Saturday. Be right back, have to reboot my internet. Been running very slow. Can't be running slow because now we have a saber cat. Haha! Okay, yeah. Of course. Reset it, and then you're always welcome to come back. We'll be here. Yeah, it was 3.5 weeks. See? A month, he says. Extenuating circumstances. Exactly, it wasn't in my hands. I mean, I could have streamed, and every time I'm sick, and every time it's something with my throat, which sadly happens more often than you think, every time I'm sick, but I'm, like, feeling well enough to actually play anything. Have we ever been over here? Is there anything on this small island thing? I always think I could still stream, just not talk. Which, I mean, with some games, definitely no big deal. With something like... oh, okay. With something like Dragon Quest here, of course I want to talk. We're there, right? Wait, this one over there looks... oops. Looks to the left. Over the bridge. Oh wait, I think... ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is exactly where I want to go. I want to go over that bridge. Gotcha. ZPS boy. Talk about what, huh? But how stupid you are. What's up? What up, ZPS boy? Thought you didn't have time today, huh? Huh? Thank you for stopping by. Over the broken bridge. Yep, but the broken bridge is a broken bridge, so we can't go there. We want to go all the way around. And I wasn't sure the... like the statue that I just saw on the other side of the Okay, wait, let me just show it like this. I wasn't sure, looking out here, if the statue we were looking at was somewhat over here, but then I realized, oh no, it's here, next to this bridge, which means of course we want to go over here. Like, this is where I'm going at the moment. I just wasn't sure because for some reason I thought since standing here that the statue was there, which wouldn't have made it. So I was just me stupidly thinking stupid. But yeah, like I said, it's always... Damn it! And it's now nighttime, which means we take... Wait. Was it at dusk or at dawn that thing, that the tree appears? I think it was at dawn. And now I gotta think, was dawn at the start of the day or at the end of the day? I don't know why that is still a problem that I have. I'm pretty sure dawn is the start of the day, like sunrise, right? No. Dawn, 5. Morgenröte. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I don't know. It's one of those things that I really struggle with on the spot. Dawn of a new day. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just... And I know it. And if I just think about it for a second, I always know that dawn is... like the start of a day. But it always takes a second. Maybe I have time, maybe I don't. Maybe I have a kebab, maybe I have a doner. Damn. I like that sentence. I really do. Ted Best Boy, that's the same thing. Kebab is doner. Nope. Technically not. A kebab is not necessarily a doner. A doner kebab and a dürüm kebab are two different things, but both are kebab. Think about that. We're going for drinks after dusk. I mean, I always think, like, if I really can't think of it, I think about the movie From Dusk Till Dawn, which is a vampire movie. So they have to survive from dusk, the end of the day, till dawn, the start of the new day, which makes sense. Also, there is the magic set, 5th Dawn, 5. Morgenröte, so I just have to translate it, and I know. Okay, so I would assume, yeah, the tree is right, or should be right here. We have PhDs in kebabology, exactly. Battle Beetles. I kinda love and hate their color scheme. That's called a Bunchy Bunch. I mean, I shouldn't always call the Bunchy Bunch. We're getting low on MP. Also, dusk has the same first and last letter as dark. Ooh, I like that. I know there's an English word for it, where you just build these connections in order to remember something. I forgot the English word for it. But in German you call it Eselsbrücke, which literally translates to donkey bridge. You build yourself a donkey bridge in order to not forget something, or to remember something. Damn. More simplistic way of thinking about it. And it makes sense. But like I said, I have more than enough things that I can think about to remember if it's dusk or dawn. But it's just, I find it fascinating that it is something that I can't just... I am not able to just know it. I have to think about it for a second, no matter what. Correlation. I mean, yes and no. English is complicated. I mean, it really isn't, is the thing. It really isn't. In comparison. Like, on its own, yes, it's also complicated. That much is true. We just... You know what? We haven't fought ourselves in a second. We haven't just boomed the whole line of enemies. Mnemonic devices or something? Yeah, that sounds about right. Something like that. Donkey bridges. But yeah, back to what I was saying way earlier. Whenever I'm sick, I keep thinking about just recording some stuff with a like text in the beginning of, yeah, I'm sick, can't really talk. But it's just, there are many games that I record where I need to talk because I'm not like good enough just for the gameplay to stay on its own. But there are just some games where I'm like, I think that would just be a decent game on its own if I'm not feeling well. Rough women or woman action. By English rules, that means goatee can be pronounced the same as fish. I mean, technically, yes. There is some fascinating stuff about why all of that happens, why all of that is the way it is. And I know someone who's studying that in the chat, maybe. Or not, but yeah. I've also watched some videos on why that is, and it's fascinating. It's still stupid. It's definitely still stupid, but it's fascinating. English is a language, and any language has some cursed parts. Oh yeah, don't we know it with German? German is such a stupid, but cool, but stupid, and bad, but nice and great language. I love and hate English, German at the same time. Like, I really do. I still. By the way, for a laugh, look up hypercorrection. I don't need to look that up. I have someone in the other room who told me about that. Haha. But yeah, that's some funny stuff. And the thing is, I basically remember what it was, but I don't want to explain it. Because the thing is, I'm probably slightly wrong or can't really explain it exactly. So either Ariana, you, or Monica, either one of you maybe explain it, or everyone who wants to know, just Google it. But it's the fascinating thing. What do you normally get on your döner, by the way? Back to döner, I see. I mean, back to the important stuff. I just got basic döner, all the sauces, besides spicy sauce and always extra meat. I mean, the thing with all the sauces is, here, like in most cases, pronouncing the H in Hauer and pronouncing hockey as hockey. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Here a döner or kebab or whatever usually has one of two or you usually have the choice of two sauces standard. One is mild, one is hot. And then there are some kebab restaurants that have different sauces like curry sauce, which is amazing, or just like very hot sauce, or Kernöl sauce, which is a very Austrian or Styrian thing. But generally I take the hot sauce. I take everything except for tomatoes, which usually here is in this case is meat, salad, onions, Rotkraut, Weißkraut, whatever that was right now. I can't think of. Red cabbage? No. Yes, something like that. You know, that thing. We're just gonna wait a little bit. I'm not gonna run around too much because I kinda just wanna wait till dawn, and if I just fight, time is not moving around. Either hypercorrection or overcorrection. Autocorrect accepts both, not sure which. Isn't, and I could be thinking of something completely different right now. Isn't hypercorrection the thing where? Ah, damn it! Now I'm conscious about it. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I was right. I think if I'm correct, hypercorrection was the thing where people like know, oh, that's something that many people get wrong. So the correct way must be this, but then this overcorrection of it is the wrong thing. But I could be definitely wrong. I'm gonna ask an expert on that later on. Scouter would say hypercorrection. I think you mean Boromir would hypercorrect. I am Baumren. I came here. Baumren. I mean, okay, Baum, German, tree. Ren, in this case, it's just a part of a name, but Rennen in German is running. So Ren by itself is technically nothing, but he could be named like Tree Ra. Technically. But yeah, I am Baumren. I came out here on an errand from the Master Felix, but I seem to have lost my way. I know it's probably a strange thing to ask, but perhaps you know. Where is it I'm supposed to be going? Damn it! Wrong button again. Okay, hypercorrection is basically when you take a rule of a language and apply it in cases where it doesn't apply. Exactly. Not necessarily what I was thinking of, but exactly. Renegade takes the sand of serenity out of the bag.
That powder. Where did you get that powder? What? Master Felix gave it to you. This is unbelievable. Of course. Now I finally understand. I thought it was a bit strange. I just kept going round and round and round in circles. You've been a great help. If you hadn't come, I might have been wandering around here forever. Would you mind opening that bottle and sprinkling the powder around?
Sand crack? Hypercrack? I don't think so. I think it's just like makes the dead saber cat aware that he's dead, and since he's wandering around in the world of the living, it's something that makes him like see of, oh wait, I'm dead, I should go into the light.
If you see Master Felix again, I'd like you to give him a message from me. Tell him that I, Bormren, owe a lifetime of happiness entirely to him. Farewell, and good health on your journey.
That's very nice. So basically, yo, we saw your dead pet or friend in this case. You were a great, you were a great friend. So that's very nice. Okay, can we zoom? No. Wait, yes, the Toe Felix. Tell him he owes me money. You see Master Felix again. Tell him your pancakes ain't shit. So many things you could tell Master Felix. By the way, good day. And hello there. Just looking around if there's maybe like something lying around because you all... Oh, hello there. You know that we go around and steal things. I mean borrow, I mean... IDO. We alleviate people of their belongings. Is that the right word? Alleviate. I kind of think so. Unsure. Good morrow. Okay, yeah, no, nothing's around, so let's just go in and hopefully get an item to then have our own saber cat at all times. Wait, regular saber cat or ghost? No, wait, the ghost just went on to the after. So probably not, but having a ghost saber cat as a mount would be amazing. Also, he knows that his old friend is like lost and he can't make the time to set him free. I mean, maybe it's a thing of he just can't bring it over him to do that. But other than, it just seems like I'm busy. I can't set my wandering spirit friend free.
What ho! Finally made it back, I see. And you managed to give my old charmer leg up. That strange tree where you met him has been known since ancient times as the Tree of Sticks. It's all too bally easy to lose your way around it, not realizing that your innings is over. But now the old bean's realized what's happened to him, and he's safely on his way to the afterlife. You know he, Bormarin, was the first saber cat ever to open up his heart to me. Absolutely terrific chap. It's thanks to him that I've got where I am today. And that's precisely why I couldn't leave the job unattended to go and help the old boy myself. What am I doing? Of course, I haven't explained yet, eh? I'm the chairman of the Great Saber Cat Trust. I know. Why don't I make you a member? It's the least I can do after all your help. You have this. It shows you're one of us.
One of us. Hell yeah. Renegade receives a bell, proof of membership of the Great Saber Cat Trust.
The bell is your proof of membership. It'll call a nearby saber cat if you ring it in the right place.
So probably not the city.
What's the bell called? It doesn't really have a name. I suppose that'd make it a bit of a pig to use, eh?
Hey yo, where does he have it? The tiger pelt. I mean, it could be like, you know, synthetic. It could be just painted on dots or spots. It could also be that one of his old saber cats was like, hey yo, once I'm dying, make clothes out of me. Who knows? I had cola, but my body's like, you wanna sleep, you wanna... I mean, I had coffee, and so far coffee's working. Not for long, I fear.
Righto! How about we call it Bormarin's Pearl, eh? In memory of a good friend and a fine old gent.
Lovely. I really, really like this guy.
Thanks for your help. Remember now, always keep the saber cats in your heart. What?
It's like many side characters, especially those like eccentric ones with their special quest and all. Many of them can be unlikable at times, or just plain weird and But that guy just seems to have a very pure heart. By the way, I remember hearing a ding. Pathetic my ass, he's the mini Cruella. I mean, I don't think he is, but whatever. Made a magma stuff. Hell yeah. Or staff. Gonna go into the hammock. Maybe that makes me more awake swinging around. You got a hammock at home? Ah, I would love to have one. The next flat that I move into better have some sturdy ceiling to hang up some stuff. Don't you dare say it, said Bass Boy. I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare. I love swinging around in a hammock. It's just so fun. Like, I could just swing around playing this like... That would be nice. Alright. So now we have a magma stuff, which can be used as an item in battle. The regular stuff. Oh wait, I didn't want to. Launches an enormous whirlwind at the enemy when uses an item in battle. which the Whirlwind Angelo has wind magic, so we're not gonna go for that, or we're not gonna give him the wind wand. And Jessica has fire magic, so we are not gonna give her the magma stuff, so we give both of them something else. Okay. I know what you could hang up. The head. I could hang up my head. Not on the ceiling, it's supported by 4 pillars. Still cool. Still really cool. We had one when I lived back home with my parents. Like, the swinging one in between, like between 2 pillars or 2 trees or hanging from the ceiling is just... It's just the thing that just comes to mind inside. The one swinging from the ceiling is the one that comes to mind inside. And it's just, I would love to just sit here with, or swing here with my hammer. Would be nice. But hey, maybe in the future, who knows? Like one above the couch in the living room that you can just lower down or pull up if you don't need it right now. Just sounds really cool. Like I could sit on the couch, or I just jump into the hammock. Hammocks are cool. And it's one of those things that you just, if you wanna, and you got the space for it, and you get, like, if you can just get one. Nobody, if you got the money and if you're an adult, nobody says no, you can't just go out and buy a hammock. No, you can. You can just have a hammock. It's the one thing that I keep saying. It's so fascinating that
Welcome to Dreamland, Sleepyhead. I'm so grateful for these chances to talk to you.
Cactus, if you had a hammock while streaming. Hey, I got this hammer. True.
And I'm so happy Jessica's back. Even if Father and I are still cursed, sometimes I wonder if we'll have to spend the rest of our lives like this. I'm sorry. It's just that I get so sad every time I think of Trodaine covered in thorns. You know what's strange though? That you weren't affected by the curse.
Yeah, I'm a special little buddy. I'm a special little guy.
Don't be surprised. I always knew there was something special about you. Don't forget to take me to the spring every now and then. I miss talking to you.
Yeah, we should go back to the spring soon-ish. But now, after close to an hour of playtime today, we finally wanna go and do something story-related. Now that we have a saber cat. Cactus would need 3 minutes for every sentence, but yeah, it would be funny to see him swing around. I mean, could you blame me? But no, I mean, it would be fun. There are like hammocks where you lie, or the usual hammock is where you lie inside. But there are some that are for sitting and swinging around. I mean, one of those right in front of my desk, that would work. Just not swing a whole lot, just swing a little bit, just free floating, basically. I would not mind that one bit. Yeah, you're very special. Your colleagues know. Everybody knows. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that, best boy. I choose to take that as a compliment. Mine is for swinging. Yeah, swinging is nice. But yeah, what I wanted to say is it's always fascinating to me that once you're an adult or once you have money, there's so much stuff that you can just do. I know I've talked about it before, but it's just, if I wanted to, I don't know, buy a pool table, even if I don't have the space for it, I could go out and buy a pool table, or go on the internet and buy a pool table, for example. Or like, hell yeah. Like my partner and I are, we watch a we like watching YouTube channels where people just build stuff. And like there's this channel Nerdforge, where there's two people who were like, for a few episodes or for a few videos, they were renovating or just remodeling a van, made it into a basically livable, like they built a van so that they could just sleep in it when they travel around. And it's just something, it was that thought of, you can't just do that. Of course, depending on where you're from and all, there might be some rules, some legal stuff that applies. That's not necessarily, like, you can't just do anything you want, but if you have a car or just any type of vehicle or whatever, you can't just remodel it in the confines of legality, of course. But it's something you can do. Because, yes, no one comes to you and says, no, 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 no. You bought that car, you definitely are not able to change anything about it. No, it's just, you can do that. Horsey time, exactly. As an adult, you are supposed to not buy things you wanted as a kid, but know what? You can't just do it. Exactly. Pimp my Volkswagen. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of Magic cards. I have some Pokemon cards. I have Digimon cards. Why? Because I can. And nobody is there to tell me, nope, that's stupid, that's for kids, or whatever. Who cares? I can play video games on the internet. Because I can't just do that. A good day. The cat got inside first. Alright, just save again. You know, just save. Yeah, again, I can watch videos about games. I can watch other people play video games. I can't play video games. I can travel somewhere if I wanted. I could buy plane tickets, train tickets, bus tickets right now to go somewhere, like tomorrow, if I wanted to. Of course, that of course requires having at least a bit amount of money, of course. So it's not just something that anyone can do. I get that, but generally, what's stopping me, right? So cool. Cactus has a lot of cards and ZBS boy. Well, we don't want to get this channel demonetized. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying nothing about ZBS boy, but you know, like, you know. Ooh, a troll appears. You know what? I'm gonna try some. First of all, Renegade will just attack Yangus. Helm Splitter. Jessica will use the Staff of Divine Wrath. And Angelo will use the Magma Staff. Let's see what that does. Okay, like I said, like I thought, it's a whoosh or swoosh. 45 points of damage? Actually not bad. More than I expected. 24 damage, now this is what I expected. I think the regular staff itself that we used in order to make that Magma Staff. Sure. The regular staff that we used, I think, did something like 10. So 27, 24, whatever it was, is more. Does that mean it's good? No. I don't know why I didn't attack with Jessica here. Oh, yeah, I mean, I didn't attack with her thinking, what if Angelo doesn't come back to life? Then it's better to just keep fighting this fight so that he gets EXP. Like, you know, imagine the amounts of O's in no were 50. Like, you know... And you have to go higher. Like, you can't just stay on, you know... No, it's, you know... Not saying anything about ZBS boy, but... You know... They also call me ZBS boy, the magnificent. The magnanimous and the Exalted. The only reason why you know those big words, not calling you dumb, but that's not what I mean. It's just those are, here in Austria, rather unusual words. The only reason why you know those words is Warhammer. Right? Right? Tell me I'm wrong. The only reason you know those words is Warhammer. And I know that for a fact. Speaking of things with a lot of lore. Never, like, I haven't yet gotten into the Warhammer lore except for a few stories here and there, listening to a few people talk about it. Because I feel like it's a little bit, it's a little bit a lot. Warhammer is a little bit a lot. A lot of story. Maybe yes, maybe no. Tomato, potato. Exactly. Exactly. And that best boy is made of salt, pretty much. Never licked him, never tried to find out. Okay, back for the time being. Have my provider running some tests. So you caught them out? I caught them out. I mean, I got them out. They gifted it to me. But yeah, we helped the old chap cross over to the other side. It was a pretty cool side quest. So thank you for that, because I mean a mount is definitely very useful. Very much what we want. A lot of awesomeness. Yeah, that's Warhammer. I mean, yeah. What I know about it, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Cactus, don't get into Warhammer 40k. 40,000 means 40,000 bucks in depth from all the Warhammer merchandise and figurines. I never started playing Warhammer because of the money part of it. But I'm talking about just the lore, as in the books and just stuff about it. Because that is definitely intriguing. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna buy Warhammer figurines. That just... way too much. Also, I tried building some stuff. I ages ago got a basic army, like a basic orc army, the orc boys or whatever they were called. No, the greenskins. And I tried like building the figurines and coloring them, but it ended at just building 2 and then putting it aside for now. I picked it up after that because just those small, like that small, what was it called? That small things with my, like doing small things with my hand. It's just stop. I know what you're thinking and what you're trying to say. No, not what I meant. Talking about like what's it called? You know, yeah. Small detailing and stuff like that. I hate that. It makes me so nervous. It makes me crafting with my hands, like crafting small things with my hand, just makes me incredibly nervous all over my body. Like I tense up over time. It really not for me. Fine motor skills. Thank you. I just knew like I just had the German version in my head. Fine Motorik, which I mean, yeah, fine motor skills. But yeah, fine motor skills. I just get so damn nervous. I can't do it. You massacred my green boys, you monster frisbee. I mean, I built 2 of them. The main guy, like the general guy, and then the other one, you know. But I just built 2 of them. I never started painting. I had the painting stuff for them, but I never really got into it. Which is still something that, oh nice. Something that I wanna do at some point. Like, paint some minis. Maybe some already done, or like 3D printed minis. Just to see how it is, but I just, again, anything fine that requires fine motor skills, it grates my nerves, basically.
It's almost too cold to bear.
You know what people do after getting into the lore? They start playing the game and then they become obsessed. I don't think that I have that problem with... I would have that problem with Warhammer. I mean, I might want to play at some point, but only if someone like landed me an army. Then I have big hands and no patience, so yeah, not for me, luckily. Yep, like I said, I would like to try that, but can't.
But if we don't retrieve the scepter, Medea and I may never return to normal. We'll just have to grin and bear it.
I mean, I have a magma staff. I can't just shoot magma at you.
Let's keep pushing on. At least moving might help us to warm up a little.
I'm... Like, when they started talking about how cold it is, I expected the king to be like, oh, I know this person who's great at making pelts, or something like that. Okay, now that we are here in the Great North, let's get our saber cat. Hell yeah. Saber cat coming to rescue. By the way, so Jeff Chill, you're back for... Ooh, Rusty Vivine. Lovely. Jeff Chill, you're back. Is, like... The provider's running some tests. How's the speed right now? Is it watchable? Am I watchable? Are you He-Man now? I might be. I might be He-Man or the Master of the Universe. Who knows? Not me. Not he, man. What? Oh, okay. Story time. I was like, why did it jump away? But yeah, story time. Don't tell me we have to go around, like, turn around.
Freezing place like this? It's all Megus's fault. Well, but he's dead now. So I suppose it's that Leo what's-his-name's fault. I don't know. Dog of all things.
That was Sir Leopold. Barely watchable, so I'll try to help where I can. Sorry about that, but hey, don't apologize to me. Like, shitty internet sucks for everyone. No fault of your own. So I'll be patient. If I have something to ask, I'll be patient.
I beg your pardon? How uncalled for! I don't see why I shouldn't be able to say whatever I please. You've no right to talk to me like that. No right at all.
I'm almost dazing off, dude. The hammock has the opposite effect. Oh, really? Does the hammock, that swinging around and lying around in a hammock make you sleepy? Really? Really, Jonaslav? Really? I mean, of course. But hey, power nap. Or just sleep. I don't know.
I'm absolutely livid. Livid, I tell you. I'm going on ahead.
And there goes Old Man Dente. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck even. Use the magma staff! Burn! Burn the avalanche! Melt it! Melt it! Are we dead now? We might be dead. Lovely. Hey, what are they called in English? Saint Bernard, I think, right? Saint Bernard's dog or something like that. Just imagine how stupid it would be if you had Jessica's bunny outfit on. I mean, true, in that snow with her bunny outfit, that would be certain doom. Speaking of outfit, let me steal that. I mean, borrow. Heidi. I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll find Heidi. And the Ziegenpeter. Hello there! Who rescued us? I love, like, middle of the room fire pits. I've seen it only in games so far, and I think probably some... wow, good medicine. Probably some movies and shows and whatever. But... And I know that, like, depending on where in the world, in older times, people had them. I love the idea of them. I love the concept. I just love the way it is. That's so damn cool. Also, we're alone now. Ain't that nice? Heidi? Großvater? Ziegenpeter? Sorry. Go to Japan. Yeah, I mean, true. Japan, and I'm thinking, isn't it in, like, Northern Europe as well at times? Unsure, whatever.
Ah, you're awake.
Something. Dobro požalovat. Okay. Dobro, I remember as being... like, Czech or... Romanian? No, not Romanian. Wait. Dobro? No. Slovenian. So definitely Eastern Europe. And I'm unsure now. And now Yene is not here. I would assume it's Pojalovat? Something like that. Welcome to my home.
I am Marta. I live out here in the mountains where I grow herbs.
Ex-Yugoslavian. Yeah.
This will be ready, so drinking it should warm you up nicely.
Thank you. Eastern European grandma.
When you all got caught in that avalanche, I hurried over to this hut for help. I was in quite a panic, I must admit. My heart sank when I found out there was just an old lady living here on her own. But as luck would have it, that dog over there is a dab hand when it comes to pulling people out of the snow. Or should I say a dab paw?
That's welcome in Russian. Oh! Nice, thank you. That makes sense.
Anyway, he pulled you all out and we managed to get you back to the hut here. I suppose you could say he played a part in your rescue.
I suppose you could say that. Yes.
But if I hadn't come here in the first place, you'd still be eating snow. I do hope you're grateful.
Yes. Like, he's always like, don't forget, I'm important. I'm important. It's a book entitled The Later Lives of the Sages. After the battle with the Lord of Darkness, one of the 7 sages, the great and learned Kadan, headed back to his home in the snowy country. It is said that he spent his later years recounting and recording the tale of the great battle for the sake of his descendants. If any of the materials Kadan prepared could be recovered, they would represent a historical find of epic proportions. Did I just read the second part first? It's a book entitled A Warm Coat is Good to Find. A red robe can be made by dyeing a sage's robe with a pigment made from certain red grass and enchanted water. Oh? The finished crimson-colored robe will protect its wearer from even the fiercest of blizzards. Okay, red robe, sage's robe, enchanted water, and red grass. Wait a second. That's red mold. That's not red grass. Because I mean, with the enchanted robe, enchanted water, I immediately thought of like holy water. Do we have sage's robe? I don't think so. I thought we had it. Whatever. Okay, did we talk to you? This tea is made from something called nook grass. Warms you up and makes you more resistant to the cold weather. It's a bit strong at first, but I could get to like it. Why don't you ask the old lady for some too, renegade? No, thank you. Yo, Angelo!
That dog over there is called Boris.
Of course he
The
is.
one who dug us out of the snow.
He looks like Boris. I love him.
What a dog. He's a lot more use than a certain king, don't you think? And he smells a bit better too.
How dare you, boy?
I didn't mean to, but whatever.
Say such a thing about your own master. Honestly, who do you think called for the dog's help in the first place?
Us in the snow like... How you feeling, Gov? You alright? I was worried
worried about you, like. You was the only one who wouldn't wake up. Place belongs to that old granny over there. Lives here on her own, you know. We're not far from where that avalanche happened. He says we can stay here till the snow clears up a bit.
It's nice. Now we talk to everyone. Let's talk to her again, I guess.
Ah, you're awake. You have a nice color in your cheeks. It is a good sign.
Tout pro Okay. We already heard that, so yes. Yeah, I get it that I shouldn't go out, but just where do you want me to go? Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Wish you all a wonderful night at the rest of the stream. Oh yeah, capital B for beautiful cactus. Thank you. Have a nice night. Have a good night. Good sleep. Thank you for being here and just swinging around.
Please, sit by the fire and warm your bone. I will bring you some of my nook grass.
Is she not gonna say anything in a cutscene? Did they?
Please, drink. This nook grass tea will keep you warm even in the bitter cold of this snowy land.
How terribly kind of you. First you save us from the avalanche, then you put us up for the night, and now you warm our innards. Now that's what I call hospitality.
And what's really amazing is that you helped a weird old monster like him in the first place.
You loathsome lowlife! You of all people have no right to call me weird.
It is true that his appearance is a little unusual. But when you get to my age, you'll learn not to judge a horse by its harness. And of course, I would help anyone who was in trouble so far from civilization.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why do you live all the way out here on your own?
Of course I do not mind, dear. There is an old ruin behind my house. My ancestors have looked after it generation after generation. It is a family duty.
Dr. Bertramus Schwarz. Hi there. Hi to you too. Thank you for stopping by. Hi to Lucas. Because I know he's near. I know he's close by. How are you, Dr. Bertramus?
But that will all end with me. I have no one to follow in my footsteps when my life is finished.
Really? It must be pretty tough living on your own like this. Duty or no duty.
Not anymore, sadly. Ah, okay. I see. Did you have fun at least?
It is comfortable enough. I have lived here since I was a child, so it is not a hardship. Besides, to live life is not to walk through a meadow.
True. I find things. That's great. What is this game about and what did I miss? Okay, so you see the green guy over there? That's actually a king. He and his daughter were, and technically his whole kingdom, were cursed. And we're on the other side of the table over there, are one of his like soldiers, and we travel around the world in search of the guy who did it. Technically we destroyed the guy, but the evil scepter that made the guy do all that or not, I don't know, is still at large. Like the evil scepter has a will of its own, and currently it's possessing a dog, and now we are looking after the dog. But we got into an avalanche and now we're at this old lady's house.
And from time to time, people get lost here in the mountains like you, so I am not lonely. And I always have Boris to keep me company.
Ah,
That's us.
on the subject of dogs, we had something to ask you, Marta. This will sound a bit strange, but we're pursuing a big black dog, and we heard that he might have been headed in this direction. There's a good chance he may have come this way. Have you seen anything?
No, I am sorry. The only dog I know about is big old Boris over there. Sorry I cannot be of more help.
You should ask where there is a lot of people. If you go down the mountain and go to the north, you will come to a town called Irkutsk. Maybe someone will know something there.
Oh. Sure.
Ah, that sounds like an excellent idea. Right then, chaps, there's no time to lose.
Oh, yo. If you are hasty, others will only be amused. That is an old saying here. One should not be so eager to go back out into the blizzard.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one who told us when we were at the door. He was like, hey, don't be stupid. Don't go out. There's still a blizzard.
The night is coming. Why don't you rest here? I am sure the blizzard will be gone by morning, so you can leave for Irkutsk then.
Yes. Wise words, my good woman. Very well, we shall rest here for the night.
I like Old Lady and Boris. Old Lady Marta and Boris. But I would assume there's nothing bad happening now. As in, oh no, in reality she was whatever. But no, they're actually
North
good.
From the bottom of the mountain, and you will come to Irkutsk. Please be careful on your journey.
We'll try.
By George! Princess! Are you all right? Were you cold in the night?
Forgive me, but I must ask you a favor. If you meet with a man called Marek in Irkutsk, please give this to him.
We received Marta's bag. Of course.
He is probably working with herbs like I am. I would be grateful if you could give him that bag. Spasibo. Thank you.
Also, Dr. Petramus, if you're still here,
Right then,
this horse is the princess.
off to Irkutsk. Goodbye.
The princess, the cursed princess and the cursed king. And we're just a band of adventurers, basically, who banded together to help the king and stuff. Goodbye, old lady. Love you. Alright, we're just gonna check back in because what are we gonna do exactly? Steal stuff and loot. Oh, I can't go in there, so I can't destroy that. Okay. Is there anything around the house? Oh yeah, she talked about the ruins after behind her house. But yeah, we probably can't open it. Like, isn't there always a... Ooh, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. Like, there is usually, like, a master key for everything in the game, right? Can't wait for the king to have his growth moment and become less insufferable. At some point, maybe and hopefully. Okay, that's the red grass that we technically need in order to dye the robes. She's gonna kill us! I mean, what?
Dobro jutra. Good morning. So you have... This cave is just the right temperature and humidity for them. And it is the only place I can grow my nook grass.
Nook grass. Yeah, her herb garden. Sure, old lady. Sure. Hey, I won't tell anyone.
Ours is the ruin I told you about. I usually keep it locked. It is a very special place, so I cannot allow visitors in.
That's okay. That's okay.
Forgive me.
I don't need to go in there.
God blimey, Grandma.
I heard it. Don't worry. I heard it. I heard the ding. More medicine. And for now, we're just gonna keep going with making medicine because I don't have anything specifically that I wanna make it right now. And since Jeff Chill isn't necessarily here, or partially here, or not here right now, I don't know. We don't have our handy dandy, like, living notebook to tell us, hey, you should try this and you should try that. I just want some of the noob brass, but no, can't get it. But that's okay, that's okay. By the way, can I... Yes, Martha's Cottage. We can come here at any time if we so desire. Which is nice. Which is definitely nice. Alright. I'm just gonna check the stable or whatever that is. The barn. Just to see if there's anything. And yes! Mini metal? Ha ha ha! I knew it. Okay, and now we can go towards where we actually need to go. And what's the first thing we're gonna do? That's correct. Press the wrong button. We're gonna jump on our saber cat, who runs a long way. I mean, the guy, if Felix just told us that it's like the closest, or the saber cat closest will come to help us. Never said it had to be in the same area, right? Alright, Ice Queens, let it go, and stuff like that. Just call the Punchy Punch. Just call the Punchy Punch and do the Punchy Punch. If you know what I mean. Okay, it did 120 damage. First, my brain stopped working when it showed 12, so I was like, that is really weird. Oh, there's a 0 behind that. Boom. Oh wow, that's still not enough. Damn. Damn. That a monster that a monster that reached high tension. Damn. I think that's the first time we actually saw someone reaching high tension, right? Okay. I mean, we want to go to the north. So, of course I'm gonna go south first. I mean, I know I said we want to go for the story, but then again, we're already on our way, like doing... Ooh, Yggdrasil leaf. Yes, please. And we're gonna give it to... Genghis already holds one. Jessica is the first one to die. I mean, Angelo and Renegade both technically can... No, wait. Only Angelo can revive someone, right? Was that Martha's bag? Okay, of course. Special antidote. Yeah, no. Wait, I see another treasure chest. Treasure chest. Give me that, give me that. The way it stands, this could be a mimic. It's probably not a mimic. A holy silver rapier. Oh, that's nice. Also, I see a monster down there. We like seeing monsters there. That seems like 54 attack seems... Was about to say seems weak, but nope. Nice. A way stronger weapon. Attack 36. Okay, so 54 was quite a lot. You. I'm gonna fight you and you're gonna join my army. Unless I need to help you. No, you're a monk. I'm gonna fight you and you're gonna join Robuster. You're gonna join the Bunchy Bunch. Hell yeah. Give me a robot. A murder robot for my party. Or for my second party. I don't know. I don't know how good this one is. But probably pretty good because these robots usually attack twice. Stop using oomph on the healer. Who doesn't even attack? Yeah, I mean, double attacks, generally, who doesn't like it? Hilo is still assessing the situation, for reason. But I mean, having a monster that does double the attack, technically in combination with an Oomph user, really good. But on the other hand, just instead of the Oomph user, maybe. Let's go for Multi-Thrust, let's go for Helm Splitter, Twin Dragon Lash, and just a regular attack. I mean, it's probably gonna go down soon, probably. Lol, did I just come back and see Dumb King Oomph Cura? Yeah. That's the second or third time that thing does that. And I hate it. But hell yeah, we're gonna take the Roborg Robuster MK1 killing machine from the machine family with us. Robuster MK1 aka Roborg joins Renegade's team. Hell yeah. Oops, wrong button, as always. Why can't I just... I don't know, who cares, whatever. How strong are you? In comparison. Like in comparison, okay. HP, way less. Attack, less. Agility, higher. Defense, higher. So it's like, it seems like a pretty alright switch if we were to switch Roborg for Dumb King. The thing is, Dumb King can use Oomph, which if used on Talos or on itself, really strong. And Roborg has less attack, but Roborg always attacks twice. So, Jeff Chill, I would say I switch out Dumb King for Roborg. Any objections? Or anyone else, like not just Jeff Chill, but Jeff Chill as the person who knows most about this game here. Any objections, switching out. Because, like, Talos is the main guy in our party. Talos just stays. And Cura, we have a great healer, so I think we keep the healer around. But I would probably switch Roborg and Dumb King. Just gonna keep it like that, but like I said, Jeff Chill, if you have any objections, let me know. Anyone else, if you have any objections, let me know. Otherwise, the team will stay like that for now. Okay, I can just skip that cutscene if I want to. I mean, I like that cutscene. I see a sheep. There are some superior monsters to add to your team, so you can't do that. But there are 3 awesome monsters you can add. I mean, awesome. But for now, that's the best that we have, right? So, until we find them, I'll keep it as is right now. Bad to you too. Okay. Is there anything, like, any reason to come here? Probably yes, later on. There is a rock formation in a weird, like, dead end. So, of course we will come back later. Abominate. Okay. Call the team, call the Bunchy Bunch with our newly added robot guy. Hell yeah. So, you're talking about 3 awesome monsters that I can add. Does that mean that Talos will be overshadowed at some point? I mean, I would assume it's not the best monster in the game, but... Are we really talking about a monster that will switch with Talos? Oh boy, Talos! Like, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, it's basically the same damage as Dumb King does, usually, but just twice. So, damage-wise, that's great. Even though Oomph can really, like, turn the tides. Yes, but Talos can go to your second team. I mean, of course, Talos, for now, Talos is the captain. But if we get something later on that overshadows him, that outshines him, he's gonna be the captain of Team 2. Alright, cannot raise the skill level anymore. so more into this for reasons. She didn't learn anything. I heard it and clicked the wrong button! It's incredible. It's incredible. You would think that at this point there is no chance for me to press the wrong button. You would think that. I mean, if you've watched me long enough, you don't think that. You definitely don't think that. You just think, oh wow, he misclicked again. Yeah, that's me. Misclicking all around. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can put Dumb King in the second team for now, I just realized. Monster Team. Team 2, the Murder Herder. Team 2, the Murder Herder. I think it's... But I love Slime King. But I think Dumb King is just generally way better. Yeah, in every single aspect. Like 7 HP less and 1 MP less, but other than that, just better in every way. I suggest you have removed Cure and add another attacker to your attacking team. Oh, not the arena team. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, yeah, because they are only out for 3 turns, so the Cura makes way more sense in the arena. That, yep. That is smart. That is definitely smart. Thank you for that. Okay, and of course, I love this song. Or song, it's not a song, but I love this music, this piece of music, whatever. This music is also pretty cool. Okay, I think I got everything from here for now. Yeah. Now we're going up there to Irkutsk. That is a very cool arch. Oh, is it time? Is it time for an endless battle? You know we're gonna go for it. You know we're gonna go for it. Let's see how much Kazizzle does. Also, let's use the Magma Staff just in theory, because these are ice monsters. Theoretically, that should do a... Oh, nice. That should do a lot. Okay, it's not gonna be an endless fight, because it doesn't seem like they're getting help. Ah, too bad. I would have loved to farm XP here. Contains a piece of chili cheese. Haha, get it? Chili. Yeah, let's go into town. Hello there, doggo.
Well, it seems we've arrived in Irkutsk at last.
At last, I was like, what, 2 minutes from the hut, not even?
And that nook grass really is quite marvelous. I wasn't a bit cold, even in all that snow. Now, we can stay outdoors as long as we like. Excellent! Well, I'll be waiting outside the town as usual. In you go.
For information, you do have to speak with everyone in this town. Okay. Gonna have to speak with everyone. Well, let's do that then. I hope there's like less than 100 people. Oh no, Snorlax, you okay?
Room for plenty more. I'm not done yet.
It's a small place. Yeah, I thought so.
You'll catch your death of cold sleeping out here. Why are you wearing such a ridiculous outfit anyway?
Hello you.
Oh, are you on your travels as well? Me too. I'm a peddler. Although you probably gathered that. I can sell a few things, but I keep getting lost. This place is huge. It wouldn't be so bad, but everywhere I go looks the same.
It's gonna be a problem for me. Oh, well, that seems alright.
Black dog. Came to think of it.
Oh yeah, because we're looking for the dog.
Come to think of it. There was a dog in the town courtyard. Wonder if that's the one you're after.
Probably not, but thank you anyway. Okay, yeah. We wanna spend the night, of course, for 100 gold coins. Holy shit! I mean, I do have the money for that, but holy shit, that's a lot of money. Okay, let's see. We talk to you. We wanna go downstairs later. Let's go downstairs right now. Okay, it doesn't connect to anywhere, so... Good day. Cat seems very interested in Renegade's pocket. Keeps licking its lips and looking at Munchie. No! You won't eat Munchie. No munching on Munchie. We like Munchie. Alright. This is where we want to go. Let's see what you have to sell. I mean, it's the regular shop, right? Yeah. I mean, we have pretty much everything. We could buy some. Yeah, sure. Just so that we have more. And we put it in the bag. I didn't misclick this time. We can sell some stuff. We can sell the monster coin. Yeah, there it is. 2 silver monster coins. Definitely. And I think we're good for now. Let's see. Talk to you. Oh, we can smash some stuff. More mini medals. More mini medals. Wait. Can go down here as well. Can I come in, or can I just do I have to go around from below, or can't I go down here? Here's the thing. We'll see in just a second. Nope, doesn't seem like it. That we can go down here from now.
It's very cold around these parts. That's why so many people drink.
To try to warm themselves up. Stupid idea, but technically, yeah.
In an ideal world, I wouldn't start drinking at lunchtime. But what choice do I have?
Damn. Yes. Was it alcohol gives you the feeling of warming you up but lowers your body temperature overall, right? Wasn't that something? Basically, you shouldn't be drunk when it's too cold.
The herb doctor, Marek, came to live here some years ago now. He's a very skilled man.
Is Marek the ex-husband of Marta, or is he her son? Probably her son. Pretty much. I knew it.
I had the most awful hangover once, but just a few sips of his herb tea had me up on my feet again in no time. I was thrilled because it meant I could drink as much as I wanted. No more headaches.
But he got very angry when I said that. I mean, yeah, if you tell your doctor, great that you helped me, now I can drink even more, he won't be happy.
Marek sometimes has the odd drink and a chat with me here. He's always worrying so much about his herbs. It must be very difficult trying to grow them in this cold. Nook grass is especially difficult, and that's the herb we need the most.
So in the pouch, it's probably just some nook grass seeds, I would assume? Or just some nook grass.
I came in search of legends about the god bird, Empiria. But no one I've spoken to so far has even heard of her. I can't believe I came all the way in the snow for nothing. I need a drink.
Have I seen a big black dog? Not that I recall, no. There have been a lot of rumors lately about a big pack of wolves on the prowl, though. But I suppose if you're looking for a dog, a wolf won't do. Sorry, I can't be more help. Did the wolf like make his own pack, or the dog make his own wolf pack? That would be pretty cool. Hello, good sir. What do we have here? Velvet cape. Ooh, dragon maid. Provides excellent protection for fire and ice-based spells. Cape. Okay. A shield fashioned from dragon scales boasts excellent resistance to fire and ice-based attacks. Renegade has a stronger shield and stronger armor than that. Ice shield. Shield that increases the wielders' resistance to ice-based attacks when used as an item in battle. I don't care for that. Headgear reinforced with iron sheets for improved defense. That feels like something, like looking at that iron gear, that looks like something we should be able to build ourselves. But on the other hand, it's pretty much the cheapest thing right now, so we could just buy both and give it to our main characters. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Would not be the worst idea. Yeah, sure. Alright, now we equip, or we take the second one. We don't have the second one. We have it here. Transfer it to Yengus and increase his defense. Can we do something with the Iron Mask? Anyone else? No. Let's transfer it to the back, of course. The Renegade. Do we have anything? I mean, that's a lot of good healing items. Technically, the boomerang. When was the last time I actually used the boomerang, right? I kind of want to keep it, but then again, I've not put any points into the boomerang. So is it really worth? By the way, have we ever tried using that as an item in battle, because it restores some of the user's HP? Huh. Wonderful ring that gradually restores HP. Have we not used? Huh. We switched out the bandana, it seems. I did not remember, do not remember that. Whatever. Yeah, we could sell some stuff. We won't sell some stuff. They don't sell weapons here until nightfall. Sounds a bit fishy, eh? Oh, bet it means they have a few special weapons on the counter, if you know what I mean. I can hardly wait to see what's on offer. I should have waited to buy stuff. Well, we will take a look at what they're selling after dark, I would say, and then we know if we want to grind for something. Book entitled Shimmers and Spangles. As the name implies, the shimmering dress is enveloped in a glowing aura of sacred light. If you plan on making one of these glittering items for yourself, you would do well to gather light-related items first. Perhaps combining a spangled dress with some kind of jewel and bracer will result in the desired effect. Okay. Spangled dress, a glittering jewel, a gleaming bracer. Yeah, no.
Oh dear, sister. You look so beautiful when you pray. Too beautiful. Dear goddess, what should a poor soul such as I do? Now I have fallen for one of your flock.
Confess. Even when you are racked with self-doubt, have faith in her divine benevolence. The goddess looks kindly upon those who take action.
Was that an angel? Oh, I understand. I will do exactly as you say.
It was an angelo. Yes, that is true. Okay. Man praying over there keeps staring at me with really intense look on his face. Oh dear goddess, have I done something to cause him ill will towards me? He's picturing you naked. Excuse me, lady. This guy over there. He's picturing you naked. Hey! Just saying. Like, what else? Right? What else? But yeah, she thinks he's like having mean thoughts about her. Meanwhile, he's like, oh god, how can I love a nun? Yeah. Great big problem for everyone. Now, let's see. I think we should pretty much be done with running around, right? Yeah. Now all that's left is technically go back down here, but they probably won't budge for now. Which means we heard something about the courtyard, right? So let's go into the courtyard. There was a door somewhere to the outside. Not the front door, not the one that we came in, but the one to the courtyard. We're gonna put this one in, and we're gonna put that one in, and we're gonna... There's a door back in the pub. Yeah, I knew I saw a door and was thinking, nope, later, first finish the circle. Let's go to the pub. It would have made sense, technically, if the pub was right next to the church. Just saying. Just saying. Let's go out into the freezing cold, but we still have our Nook Brass tea in us, because we haven't peed it out yet. This is a very... I like the style of things here. I love this slow, bigger thing, but whatever. It looks very, very nice out. Ooh, actually, ice physics. Whee! Okay. Hey, you!
Wahee! Be really careful not to slip on the ice. It really hurts if you land on your bum.
Yep, understandable. Also, look at that. A dog. Tiaf, tiaf. I mean, I would assume that's the Russian way of saying woof. Probably. Alright, that is a pretty nice snowman.
I made a snowman. It's really cool, isn't it?
It really is. I just said it was a nice snowman. A bit crooked, but I mean, it's bigger than the kid. It's the kid itself, so yeah, pretty cool one. All right. Who's here? What's this? What's all this about? Notice to all residents, there has been a sharp increase in wolf activity lately. Please remain inside for your safety. No, don't tell me what to do. Who's in here? Ooh, people. Ooh, she's beautiful. Love what you've done with the place. Let me start looting. Yes, more mini medals. I have 4 more now. Do I need to go to mini? I don't think so.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Marek recently. I do hope he's not come down with something. If he's taken to his bed, I suppose I should say, healer, heal thyself.
I mean, heavens forbid that that doctors get sick.
Do I know a man named Marek? Why, yes, of course. He's the herb doctor here, and he lives in a room I rent out to.
Yanni! Says, damn, I'm late. Hi there! We talked about you before. Only the best, maybe, probably.
You go downstairs of the house and keep taking rights along the underground passage. You come to the corridor that leads to his room. I don't know what relation you are to him, but no doubt he'll be very pleased to have some visitors.
Okay, go down the corridor and all the rights, basically. Just check to see if I can steal more stuff. Yanni, how you do? Found a piece of chili cheese. Nice. Seat of Defense. Ooh. I think we give that to Jessica. Like, it won't make her live too much longer, but will you stop destroying people's houses for 5 fucking seconds? No. No, absolutely not. Ooh, I want to pick up that knife. I mean, what?
People are saying that there are wolves on the prowl just outside town lately. The wolves around here are really scary. Once they spot their prey, they never let it go. You won't catch me going outside.
Won't catch me outside, how about that? Old memes, woo! Okay, go all the rights, technically. Okay, there's a lot of rooms. I don't like that. I mean, it's alright, but still. Renegade, do you know about Yanga's special ability to find treasures, right? The treasure nose for treasure is what it's called, right? Yes, I know about it. I have neglected it, gotta say. We know it, we have it, I could just use it. Book entitled Exploring Orkutsk. In fact, Orkutsk couldn't be an easier town to explore. Once inside and out of the bitter cold, just head left or right. Before you know it, you'll have made a circuit around this charmingly ring-shaped town. Beware the staircase, however. The complex warren of underground passages beneath the town is sure to flummox the casual tourist. Enter at your own risk.
Do I know about a big black dog? As a matter of fact, I do. I was in Arcadia once, and a sorcerer, Domenico, had one as a pet. Out here, it's run away, has it? And you have the job of trying to find it? Well, I can't imagine that will be easy.
Thank you. Okay, we want to go everywhere else before... No. Wait, where does this lead? I need to know is the thing. Oh, okay. I thought so. Okay, we've been here and here. So now let's keep going to the left. I think we're gonna explore the town, talk to Marek, I think was the guy we were looking for, and then I'm gonna end stream just for my voice's sake.
Yep, Dr. Marek is quite a tough one, but he's nothing compared to that old woman. Marta's her name. You know her? She lives all on her own in the mountain near the border town. I stopped by her place once when I was out in the mountains, and the breast tea did me the world of good. Except for my voice. Destroyed my voice.
Alright, and we wanna, like, Marek's gonna be around here. But we don't care for that now, we're just gonna check everything else first. Well, hello there, lady.
Marek? Yes, I know him well. He often gives us herbs to sell in our shop. Oh, you want to know where he is?
Try asking my husband. He may have an idea. I technically know where he is, or at least where his room is. Cactus renovating people's houses without consent since 1977. I don't know what you mean, but yes. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Ruby of Protection. Yay! That's our second one now. Well, whatever, we probably can do something with them. I heard a ding, don't worry. Let's get the thing out of the ding. I'm funny. Alright. What else? Yeah, just keep going with that. Whew. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's been 2 hours already. So, pretty good start for being back streaming to go over 2 hours. And like I said, I might stream on Saturday. Unsure. You will see if I decide to. You will see me. So technically, this should be where Marek is. Marek's room is straight along this corridor. Turned up here several years ago now, and the mayor rented one of his rooms out there. Wonder where he lived before he came here. Never talks about it. Yeah, I will schedule a stream if I know for sure that I will stream. And if you don't see a scheduled stream, there won't be a stream.
What do you want? I ain't open during the day. It's my only chance for a bit of shut-eye, so don't wake me up again, okay?
Sure. Wait, is it night already? I can't tell if since we're inside. Ooh, let's steal some more stuff. An edged boomerang. Okay. And over there seems to have gotten the wrong idea. The armor shop and the weapon shop share the premises. So one's open during the day and one's open at night. That's all there is to it. What's fishy about that? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. The guy down there is the weapon vendor. Okay, gotcha. I lovely idea. Okay, let's talk to Marek. Hey, yo! Marek, me boy. Marek! Are you in there? Hello! Let me help you. Nope, he's not in here. I'ma reach in here to see. Maybe Marek's trapped inside there? Or trapped inside here? Really? 2 sacks on the wall and nothing in it? Too bad. Marek? Not here. But the burning candle. He can't be far. Alright, let's read some books. The book entitled Cultivating Medicinal Herbs. It's easy to cultivate medicinal herbs to begin with, but raising the more uncommon varieties poses a special challenge. They are all but impossible to grow in places with poor soil quality, such as the cold regions of the world. Indeed, actually cultivating medicinal herbs in such an environment would be nothing short of miraculous. Okay. Nothing interesting. What do we have here? It's a book entitled Mold Research, My Life's Work. Yes, please. Cultivation of premium mold requires the combination of an item capable of resurrecting fallen comrades with 2 types of mold. So an Yggdrasil leaf. Only item currently known to fit the requirement is the Yggdrasil leaf. In any event, you will find premium mold an invaluable ingredient in the creation of cheeses with strong heating powers. Mold 1, Mold 2, Yggdrasil leaf. I mean, we do have 2 pieces of mold. We have the red mold, we have the water wheat mold. I think that's the only 2 that we have, right? Gonna go now. People got work tomorrow, unlike some cactation streaming individuals. I don't know what you mean. It's the weekend for me now. Have fun at work tomorrow. And good night. Have a good night. And I hope tomorrow is a fast day, you know. I hope tomorrow goes by quite fast for you. Okay, technically we've been everywhere in here, I think. Right? Have we been in here? Probably. Oh yeah, we have been here. Hashtag seafood. What? See you. Okay, this is where we came from. This is where we're gonna go upstairs. Upsy stairsy, as they say. Okay, so... Wait a second. Where would Marek be if he's not in his room, you say? I'm afraid he rather keeps himself to himself. I don't know where he came from or how he lives his life. One does wonder where he picked up all that knowledge about herbs. He's a bit of a mystery man, really. Yeah, his mother, probably. Maybe his aunt? I mean, she said she's alone there so she doesn't have... The family tradition will basically die with her. Doesn't mean that she doesn't have a son. I mean, let's face it, Marek is her son. Their names even start with the same letter, which in a JRPG, that giveaway. Okay, is there anywhere we haven't been yet? I mean, it's probably that we have to go like to a specific part of this town now, or just walk outside. I assume we walk outside. Did we? No, of course we didn't fight anything, so I think we're just gonna save and do the rest next time. Keep your eyes peeled for a scheduled stream on Saturday. If there is one, there will be a stream. If there isn't one, there won't be a stream. We will. Anyway, yeah. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you for being here, for checking out the stream. Now that I'm back. I'm back. Better than ever. And by better than ever, I mean it's pretty much the same. You know? Pretty much the same. Sounds good. Take care, Renegade and chatbots. Take care, Jeff Chill. Thank you for always being here, and hopefully your internet problems get fixed as fast as possible. No one wants bad internet or slow internet. That's just, it's not what you pay for usually. Anyway, thank you everyone. Toodle bye. Exactly. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.